have a different video today, but it's something I really feel like needs to be said. If you're watching this video, chances are you use the internet. Well, chances meaning 100% chance. And you have social media. If you have social media, you've probably seen a lot of hate on it because of your doom scrolling. Hate based on certain characteristics that are the control of those who are being hated. So much news that tries to convince you that the entire world is bad. I've seen people on it absolutely suck, turning the suffering of people into a joke and whatnot. And by enough doom scrolling on social media, be it Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, any social media really, it is enough to develop a misanthropic worldview. But this is just social media trying to push negativity onto you because it is what generates the most engagement. Because that's what people like Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk want. And the truth is, you go outside and the average person you go ahead and meet is nothing like the hateful morons you see online. I just want to take you back to August 12th, 2026, the day before A-level results day. For those of you who don't know what A-levels are, they're the exams that all students in Britain take. No, not all students. Most, a lot of students in Britain take when they're 17 to 18. And that day, August 12th, was one of the most interesting days for me in recent memory. Now, for some important context, at that point, socially, I wasn't doing so well, and I doom scrolled so much on social media because of my lack of social interaction, which exposed me to a lot of negativity around the world, and made me feel hate. After we got that out of the way, this is what compelled me to make this video. I started the day, going to my local park to do some football drills. Keep in mind, the weather that day was very, very hot by UK standards. So this woman walked up to me and brought me my water bowl, which was on the other side of my private area, and she even bothered to learn whether there was any water left in my water bottle. And when she knew there was no water left, she gave me all the water that was left in her bottle. Now, keep in mind, this was not someone I knew at all, and still don't really. She did not have any reason to help me. And yet she did. I don't even know your name, and probably never will. And she doesn't know my name, and probably never will. And yet she did it. Fast forward a few hours. I'm going to see Spider-Man Brand New Day. My phone runs out of battery, and I was on the other side of town because my local cinema is expensive, so I decided to go to the other one. So I had no way of finding my way around. So I spent some time navigating a neighborhood that I had never been to. Then I ended up at a community center that has gym, swimming pool, and whatnot. You get what I mean? But keep in mind, I'm not a member of it. I did not even know it existed. And you want to know what the people at the reception desk did? They came a taxi for me to get home. I decided not to watch Brand New Day that day at the cinema because it was already so late in the movie, it wasn't worth it. And then I went to watch the Eclipse that day with my dad, and I asked him, like, because of essentially like a bike, it's like I stopped really, and then it was just lost. And I asked strangers as I was trying to find my way around questions on regarding the directions on how to essentially get to a point I'll know how to get home from, and they gave me instructions. My phone was free again at that point again, keep in mind, so I couldn't use that. So yeah, that was a day that essentially taught me a lot about how I guess I want to say social media isn't really an accurate representation of what you'll see in the real world. The first forward to just a few days ago, and while we're at it, I think I can just why this place looks so different from the setup you see if you watch my videos. It's because I am in an Airbnb as I moved out of my house that I was only in because I was doing my A levels there. A levels in the city. Anyway, I started with some football drills, and while practicing my shooting, I shot it over the bar and into the neighbor's yard, and I went to his house, and he helped me find my ball. He was kind enough to let me in to essentially help me find my ball. I would have never, I don't think I would have ever found someone like these people on social media because it is not what the algorithm pushes. They focus on negative content instead. And social media's insistence that everything is bad in the world exaggerates how bad certain things actually is. I'm not saying that some of these issues are not real or as bad as being seen. Suffering in places like Afghanistan, Congo, Palestine, and Sudan is very real. Other issues like climate change, they're real. However, there is also good stuff happening in the world. Infant mortality rates are declining. Deforestation in the areas like the Amazon rainforest is decreasing until Norway has banned deforestation. Renewable energy is breaking through more and more. Even things that feel smaller, no matter how small, don't assure you that there is good happening in the world. Well, you can look take a look at the bad news and say, yeah, that's tough, and it's important that you acknowledge it, essentially important that you acknowledge it. It isn't healthy to pretend that there is nothing good going on in the world. And look, I'm not saying that you will not meet bad people in real life too. You will, if you go around them. But ultimately, you'll meet more good people going outside than just doom scrolling on social media. They want you to feel hate because it's what generates engagement. They also put the most controversial replies to something because it's what generates engagement. It's not a reflection of what the average person watching that would think. And these chronically online keyboard warriors do not go outside, so you'll see less people like, do not take me, this is me saying quit social media. Quit it if you want to. If you feel like it's hurting your life, take steps to solve your addiction if you feel like you're addicted. But if you aren't, social media can be fun. And connecting you to your friends, seeing what different parts of the world are like, and meeting new people. I do not think that social media is a 100% accurate portrayal of the world. A lot of it, but not all of it, is exaggerated.